Oh. Hold on. Okay. Oh, that's open. That's why. No wonder. Okay. I gotta clean off my patio. That's what I gotta do. I got to clean my patio. We gotta get back to this book too, guys. Gotta get back to the book, okay? It's very, very important. It's very important to get back to this book we were reading. If you remember the book we were reading, very good book, very, very good book. Let me put the table back over here. I gotta clean up something. Okay, one of my blinds broke. One of the, thingies on it. So I gotta go get another slab. Yep, that's what I gotta do. Okay, here I go. I want a snack again. What's wrong with me? My son didn't take any chicken. Oh, you know what else he did? He took my favorite. Oh my gosh, that little shit. He took my coffee. I told him he could take one of them, but of course he took the green one. I need to go buy some more green one. Damn it. But you know what? It's okay. I'll let my kid have anything of mine. Because I want him to be happy. Hello. Hola, ¿cómo está? Hello, Rian. Rian, is that how you say that? Let me check my chat filter. There we go. There we go. Oh, my necklace. Oh. 2 more days, you guys, and the week's over. And no, I do not have tomorrow off. I do not get Juneteenth off, unfortunately. That sucks, doesn't it? Okay, we're gonna pick up where we left off on our book, right? Because that's a good book. And it teaches you stuff. Look at my hair. It teaches you things. Hello. So my son called me when I was at work today, and he picked up Sosa. Hi, Rinda. Button. Does anyone know how to get a cucumber out your butt if it got up there somehow? I would say go to the hospital. That's what I would say. Go to the hospital, dear. I wouldn't try to do it yourself because it could be dangerous, you know? I don't think an enema would help. But I would say go to the hospital. You know that show? Remember that show, you guys? That doctor show where people went to the ER for strange things that they got stuck. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm going to clip these back because they're in my face. How do you know I have nice tatas? How do you know that? I like my tank top. It says good times. I'm all about good times, you guys. But say breasts, please. I don't like that word tits. That word grosses me out. Nice tits, dude. Boy, those are some nice tits. Those are some nice tits you got going there. God. Tits, I don't know. So when I got home from work, I cleaned. I swept, I mopped, I cleaned my bedding. Let's see what else. I still have to dust though. I still do need to dust. Okay, I don't want to wear that one. I have to dust. This place gets so dusty with everything going on around here. Monday is the last day that I'm going to be having people from out of state coming and checking on my properties. So we got the parking lot today at my other property, got it all striped, got the handicap spots done, got the red curbs done, and it's looking really, really good. Now we got to do this property. I think Tits is great when talking dirty. Yeah, when you're talking dirty, but when you're coming into a chat and you're speaking to a lady, I would say nice breasts. I really wouldn't say that at all, but if you got to say something, then hello. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but hello. There's 21 people in here and there's no thumbs up. So I'm waiting for my regular people to come in and we can read some of our book and learn something. And we can also do our little games just for something to do for a little bit. Take my mind off of work and responsibility. I'm old, Ronald Reynolds. How old are you? How do you pronounce your name? Rinda? Bhutan. I am almost 57. God, yeah, 57. That's crazy. Hi, Luna, that little golden. I like that name, Luna. That's pretty. Bruno, I have dreamed so weird last night. Oh no. Do I dare ask? 3 thumbs up. Thank you guys. Thank you, Dee Dee. What does your initials stand for? Sadie, hello. Why are you guys asking how old I am? Like, people are coming in the chat asking how old I am. My girlfriend. Cute name. My name is May. Well, hello, May. Bruno, what was your weird dream last night? Ding dong, double dong. Just curious, Boo. You look like around 70. Really? Thank you so much. I'm actually 85. Oh, thank you. That makes me feel really good. Thank you. Hello, Paula. Gosh, 70. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm 85. Seriously. Can't you tell? I think it's the universe talk to me. You love your girlfriend? That's awesome. You guys, are any of you guys having sinus issues right now? Nico says, we are interested to know you with these beautiful eyes. Bruno doesn't know. I'm glad you love your girlfriend. I love it that you profess your love to the world. That's great. Dee Dee says, I apologize for being rude and saying the word tits. I was high on bass. Oh, stop. Okay, now I know you're trolling. In your 30s, it seems to me. Well, thank you, Wiz. It was a kilo? Was that kilo? I don't know how to say that. I'm actually almost 57. I'm not 85. Today is my birthday. My name is Cody. Well, happy birthday. Your name is Paul, but you messed up your name. You don't look a day over 29. Ronald, you're funny. Thank you. I remind you of a skeleton? That's amazing because I feel so fat and there's Grimace. We've missed you. Thank you, Grimace. People were asking about you the other day. Have you ever been caught snoring? No. My day was good, Dorian. Thank you for asking. I was told I look 70, and that just made my night because I'm 85. So, that's a huge compliment. And then I was told that I look like a skeleton. So another huge compliment because I feel so fat, You've been McBusy. You're not fat. Hope you're good today. You and the chat. Thank you, Grimace. Yeah, we've missed you around here. I'm 17 and I was caught talking in my sleep. I hear the secrets that you keep when you're talking in your sleep. Remember that song? Do you do doggy or do you do the bulldog? Half? No. Okay, I've had it. That's enough. Too personal. Okay? I'm celibate, by the way. So, that should end that conversation right now. Clancy, can you believe these people telling me I look like I'm 70 when I'm 85? telling me I look like a skeleton when I feel so fat. So it's like all these compliments are they're just making me feel warm and fuzzy. You always reveal your dreams, Avery? My wife wanted to know. Sorry to ask. Oh, sure she did. So no rusty trauma. Nope. Uh, why celibate? Because I'm a nun. You look very good for 85. Thank you, Dorian. Oh my gosh, all these compliments. I feel so good. Clancy, do your job, gangy. Do you want me to get rid of the rude ones? That yes, that would be great. Get rid of Dee Dee. I am a nun. Yes. And how don't you dare say anything rude about nuns because God's gonna get you. I thought you were in your 50s. No, I fibbed. I'm actually 85, so I say just go back to your McDonald's streams. You're not being nice, Dee Dee. You're being kind of crude, actually. Talking about corn feet and shit. Even nuns can navigate the rusty trap. Nope, they can't. No. I'm going to wait for a couple people to come in here that come in here a lot. And then we're going to read a couple more pages of our book. Maybe some of you guys can learn something. You were just asking. Well, I don't know what your mom's taught you, but you don't go into a lady's stream, especially a nun, and ask her about if she does doggy style. I mean, you just don't do that kind of stuff. I mean, maybe it's not all your fault. Maybe it was the way you were raised. I don't know, but Grimace says, who cares about your nightlife? I just want to hear about why you refuse to acknowledge the McLeans. Hey, Maggie. I can't believe you don't snore, but I do, and I snore loud only to be 17. Get the Erica off of killing. I don't like that comment, so I'm getting rid of it. Was it a book describing the rusty trombone? No, it isn't. That was you, Dee Dee. I never knew you were a nun. Clancy, you didn't know that? Well, now you do, honey. See, Clancy's been around for a really long time. And so I didn't ask about doggy style. Shut up, Dee Dee. Yes, you did. We did not know. Oh, you was a nun when you was. Are you guys ever afraid you're going to talk in your sleep and like reveal things? Well, whatever age you are, you look beautiful. Well, thank you, Sean. Peeking is snore. Hold for review. What's this one? Oh, someone got rid of it. How about a hot Carl? I have sleep apnea. My snoring pushes curtains back. People can hear me talk in my sleep. I don't care. You sleepwalk, Paul? Okay, you guys, just so you know, Paula is actually Paul, but they messed up their name. So call them Paul, not Paula. Okay? Don't misgender them. People can, have I ever been pregnant? Yes. Thank you, Ronald. Why do people say that? I don't. When I was younger, oh my gosh, you guys, I used to always get compliments on my eyes when I was a young girl or in my 20s or whatever, but I don't know. As I've gotten older, they're not as pretty as they used to be. You can fix the name, Paul. It's easy, but you can have it however you like it, just like at McDonald's. I've been pregnant a few times, but I've had 2 children. 2 amazing children, a boy and a girl, and I have 1 grandbaby, a girl, and I have a grandson on the way next month. So I will have a grandson and a granddaughter. Can you see a picture of me younger? Oh, you wouldn't. Man, do you miss being pregnant? I do. You're in Las Vegas? Hey, I'm going to Vegas in October. Thank God it's not going to be on my birthday this year. Last year it was on my birthday. It's for work. Cream corn is your jam. Do you miss cream corn? I used to like cream corn, but I don't as an adult. Was your belly huge when you were 9 months pregnant? Yes. I do have pictures when I... Okay, you're not going to believe it. I'll show you a picture. I was hot. I will tell you that. I was pretty good looking. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How about cooking something up with me? Let me see. Hold on. Let me find it. I got a hot rod and a $2 bill. I wanna fly right over the hill. Hold on. Where's my really good one? I have one that I love. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it really quick. There's one that's amazing. Ow! I got cramp. My arthritis is killing me. You guys, my arthritis. How about cooking something up with me? Hey, good looking. What you got? Where is that one? Let's see. Hold on. I have a few, but I don't know where they are. How about cooking something up with me? Where'd it go? Damn it. You guys chat amongst yourselves, please. I'm trying to find the picture that I love, but I don't know where it went. I don't know where it went. I can't find it. Oh, you know what? It might be in my album. Might be in my album, you guys. One second. Hey, good looking. What you got? How about cooking something up with me? I got a hot rod and a $2 bill. Okay, I think I found my portfolio book. Hold on a second. Is it in this one? Nope. Is it in this one? Look, let me see. Maybe it's in this one. Let me look. Is it in here? I don't think it's in here either. Shit. Oh, that one got ruined. Dang it. Well, I don't know where it went. I don't know where it went. I have a few. I had one that was the best ever, but let me see if I can. Oh shit! There they go. I'll show you a couple. Of them. Okay. I'll show you a couple of them, but not all of them. Okay. Let me see here. Is Robert here yet? Okay. Hold on a second. Okay. That's me. Hold on. That's me. This one got all wrong, but that's me. Oh, that is me. Hold on. There's one that I really like. I have a favorite one, but I don't know where it went. I can't find it. That's me. Where is... Hold on. I gotta find it. Let's see if I can find it in here. Okay, it's not in there. Not in there. Those are my beginning ones. Those are, no, I don't like those. I don't like those ones. Dang it. I don't know where that one went, you guys. Oh no, some of them have gotten ruined, I tell you. I have my absolute favorite bathing suit one, but I don't know where it went. I really... Is it? There's me in a bikini contest. Hold on. No, that's not it. Okay. I'm gonna put all these away. I have so many pictures. I have so many pictures. This is one of my favorites, honestly. This one. Right there. That's one of my favorite ones. I like that picture. Look how skinny I was. Oh my gosh. Dang. That was the 80s. Yes, that was the 80s. But I can't find the one I was looking for. I mean, if you go through my old videos, my favorite one's in there, but somewhere. Oh. I don't know where it went. It went somewhere. It went somewhere, but I don't know where. Alright, so enough of that. Just put up the good ones, including the flake. Oh, I gotta find that one. Al Bundy's lesbian neighbor. Oh, what's her name? What? Oh God, I just had it, you guys. Marcy. Marcy was her name. Thank you, Maggie. Does your belly feel ready to pop when you were 9 months pregnant? And how many weeks pregnant were you at the end? What do you mean? Why are you asking me if I was pregnant? Well, I was 2 weeks late with my first one. So 42 weeks? I don't know. Thank you. Marcy. Yes, Marcy Darcy. USA, hello, Dorian. My salty. I have a favorite one, but hi, Robert. But you know, having kids, man, I wouldn't change it. I mean, my belly, I had to have a cesarean with my first one. So, yeah, I mean, that ruined my belly, but what can I do? You've got some weird fetishes. I know, right, Grimace? Hold on. Send me a $50 super chat and I'll give you, I'll show you a picture when I was pregnant. Sure. Once I see that $50 super chat, I'll show you. I will show you a pregnant picture. Sure. Hold on 1 second. Might be kind of hard to find. Hold on. I know I've got one. Very, hey, good looking. What you got? Why is that song stuck in my head? I have a really cute one if I can find it. Not cute of me, but cute because my son's holding my belly. Oh, there's one. Oh, yes. That's not of me pregnant, but that's another, there's my ex-husband hanging a BA. He's such a weirdo. He's such a weirdo. He likes to hang BAs. Where's that picture of my son grabbing my belly when I was pregnant with my daughter? He's like giving my belly a hug. It's so cute. If I could find it, but I can't. I just have too many pictures, you guys. Way too many photos, I'll tell you that. So, I don't think I'm going to be able to find one right now. Sorry. I thought I'd know where it was, but maybe I'll find it one day. Maybe I'll find it one day, but I can't look for it right now. I'm too tired. Oh, there's my baby. There's my baby girl when she was a baby. My baby girl when she was a baby. Yeah, but oh my gosh, my stomach was huge. My tummy was humongous. I'll tell you that. I had a big old belly. A big old belly. Oh, sexy, sexy. Ain't nothing wrong if you want to do the butt all night long. Remember that song? Oh, we, oh, oh, we, oh, oh, we, oh, oh, New York, we got the butt. Okay, I gotta put all these away. Doing the butt. Ooh, sexy, sexy. Put your butt on the emotion. I miss salsa, you guys. I came home from work and I cleaned up the house and swept and mopped and oh yes, and it was like so clean. But then I was like, I miss him. I miss him so much. Empty the garbage, empty the recycling. Yes, I did. Now I'm going to have a raspberry cheesecake ice cream bar. And then we're going to read our book, you guys, okay? We're going to read our book. Got it? Hey, Lexi. You guys, what I don't understand is how people can be okay with children and women coming across the border when a lot of what's going on, look up, what's it called? I want you to hear something. I have so many. Oh, in Canada? I used to go party in Canada. Just because you told me that game, eat, sleep, repeat, I'm gonna wait. Nobody tells me what to do. I'm gonna eat my ice cream. I'm done. I'm not looking for pictures anymore. Dee Dee, stop. Look at that. Oh, it's so good. Well, I'm going to play something for you in a minute once I'm done with my ice cream. Lexi, that someone asked for pictures when I was younger. Who has dirty feet? Well, actually, I might. I might have dirty feet. $21 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. You wish you were the ice cream? I could eat like 10 of these, you guys. They're so good. So you guys just talk. Then we're going to read this. I could. I could eat 10 of these. Lexi, wait, what's going on? Ew. Dee Dee, stop. Oh, yes. Yeah. If we must. Dee Dee, I haven't had time to watch the news. Thank you, Abdul. Lexi, what do you think? Okay, Abdul. Thank you. Give me just 1 minute, you guys. I'm almost done. I haven't eaten today. Abdul, you can't love somebody you don't know. Okay? Yeah, I mean, I've heard a little bit, but what do you think, Lexi? Do you think we should? Okay. Speaking of that, Lexi, I want to play something for you guys, okay? It's important. It's important. I want to play something for you guys. Maybe you can learn something. Not you, Lexi and Robert, like you guys don't think, but maybe some of these people who just want to say nasty things can learn something. How about that? How about that? Yeah. These people who just want to talk nasty can learn something. We can let them learn something, guys, okay? Oh, we, oh, yeah. Oh, we, I'm cold. So, here we go. I'm going to play something. I'm going to play something and listen to it, okay? Oh, this is so cozy. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, hold on a sec. Let me find it. Not certain if we should. That ice cream didn't have a chance. Hey, Big D. See, I like people like Big D and Lexi and Robert, like, and Mick, what's his face? People who are nice and can have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I just want to play. I love this guy's channel. Let me go to my videos I've watched. I was listening to it on the way to work today, and I was like, damn. Here it is, right here. 1 second.
So how would you purify water in case of a blackout? Why boil it? Boiling kills bacteria, but it doesn't remove.
Okay, let's go back. Here we go.
All right, today I have some huge
Tell me if you can
stories
hear it.
that are trending on Twitter. I've got some updates that are only going to be shared exclusively on this show. until they
Can you hear
start breaking the internet. But to go through all that, I have Dr. Jerome Corsi. Dr. Corsi, thank you for joining me.
Well, Stephen, it's always a pleasure to be with you. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you.
Absolutely. I want to jump right in.
Hey, Ice.
Democrats, I don't believe that they are out, but they are down. They're being dismantled. We've got Act Blue being exposed
Act
for
Blue,
money
you
laundering
guys.
and rigging elections. We've got Letitia James and others being exposed for weaponizing the justice system
Thank you,
against
Paul.
our
You
president.
can hear it?
We've got George Soros and Neville Singham being asked to testify about funding LA riots. If they won't, then they will be subpoenaed. Much of the money
Cult
they
leader.
used was used to cause chaos and invade America, the shutting down of USAID. What are your thoughts on all of this? And is this going to knock them off, or are they just going to find a new way to rise from the grave?
Well, at God's Five Stones, we're playing a big role in this. We have both the voter integrity, exposing how the Democrats cheat, and we have a huge investigation on Act Blue that we are bringing to the Justice
Act
Department.
Blue, you guys, is dirty.
We're working with Doge and the Justice Department in a way we've never worked with them before. So to answer your question, I think the Democratic Party is in the process of committing suicide, and they can't commit suicide fast enough for me. I'll be happy to see them go away altogether. The Democratic Party has become a communist party, and now it's become an insurrectionist party. They want to destroy the United States. And so therefore, as to the coordination of these riots, we now know that there are handbooks which set out the uniform. You wear black so that you can't be identified. There's no identifying. You can't say it was the guy with the red shirt or the guy who looks like this. They have hoods. Their slogans are the same. There's money behind this. It's a paid-for riot. All the themes that they argue are the same. The same messages are conveyed all across the country in these protests. Now, if these protests weren't paid, I don't think anybody would show up.
Yeah.
And so therefore, the coordination is apparent. The tactics are the same. You try to block a car on the highway, and if one person can stop that car.
I want to stop it right now, real quick. So anybody that's okay with, hey, Judge, anybody that's okay with, if you're standing up for something you believe in, but you're putting other people's lives at risk. So they're blocking people on the highway, ambulances who need to get people who have had heart attacks on the way to the hospital, women who are in labor, people that need to get to work to support their families. How can anybody be okay with this?
Then the whole bunch of them in the curbs surge out, make it impossible for that car to move. Then they can block the whole highway by blocking every lane one by one. Just takes a car to stop, and it won't move again. And those tactics are identical, trying to stop vehicles by getting in front of them and holding the hood to push them back.
Lexi, yes.
Violence towards the police. I think the American people have had it. And if the Democratic Party wants to be the party of street thugs, domestic terrorism, supporting MS-13 gangs and Venezuelan gangs in the United States.
That's awesome, Judge.
I
mean,
Trump,
seriously.
Trying to restore law and order. I think the Democratic Party is done.
It's blocked.
Maxine Waters.
There's too many cars in the way. You
AOC
can't go,
Chuck Schumer are not going to carry the future of the Democratic Party.
Chuck Schumer.
When American people realize that probably since 2004, 2007, the algorithms, these codes in the state Board of Election databases have won more
who's
elections
deleting
for
those
Democrats than
messages?
anything else. They're going to realize a lot of the Democrats in Congress were not elected
Gavin
by the
Newsom's
people. They
a
were elected
pig.
by the algorithms, by cheating. And so I think American people want to take control of the government again. And I think the Democratic Party has no message. It's in chaos.
Oh, I hate him.
And I want to keep it in chaos by pressing on the American people to get, the American people to see the rot, the corruption, the bribery, the hatred of America that is at the core of the Democratic Party. And I believe the American people will reject
Judge.
this and will reject it solidly.
Yeah. Let me
Right.
have you dig in just a little deeper. You said that you're
DeMarcus?
working with the Justice Department and Doge in a way you never have, specifically with Act Blue. That was a story that
Act
I
Blue,
helped
you guys.
break. I believe that they are bringing in foreign money, they're laundering money, they're doing identity
Have a
theft
good
and
night.
fraud.
Grimace is right
tell me
there,
about your
Paul.
side of this story.
Bye, Megan.
Well, that's one.
Here's the thing. Yeah, it is exposing the left, Grimace, but the thing is, what pisses me off is they get exposed, they show who they are, they tell us who they are, and people still want them. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Anybody who can support that, I don't want here.
One part of it, but it's just a part of it. And God's Five Stones is now going
Have a
to
good
be
night, Judge.
featuring this. And I'm
Have
in
a
touch
safe
with the
flight.
Justice Department on this. We have a whistleblower that we're bringing in. Here's what they do.
I hate it too.
This whole
Lifted
God's Five
the
Stone
curfew.
investigation and our whistleblower shows
Listen,
that Act Blue has gone down to the border.
Act
And they
Blue.
made deals through the Biden administration that tie them to Honduras, and Black Blue participates in the Sinaloa crime, cocaine, and marijuana trade. They are working with Communist China in the fentanyl trade, and Act Blue is deep into the child sex
Trafficking.
labor trade.
Yep.
So a deal was actually made in the Biden administration by Archbishop McCarrick
Archbishop.
through Donilon, who is the chief of staff for Obama. And Biden signed an agreement. They created this agency for peace at one of these organizations.
Most people have no clue that in 2025, there's a hidden law that allows any American to launch their credit scores into the
flow money into Honduras. It was signed by the president and his son of Honduras. They were part of the Sinaloa drug cartel.
Nico.
And this was done in the Biden administration right before the border was opened. And there was this surge from Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador of illegals that wanted to come into the country. That's where we got 300,000 unaccompanied minors coming across the border, picked up as slave
Unaccompanied
traders.
minors, you
Right,
guys.
now the money from that started going into TD Bank. Actually, all three Canadian banks were involved, but TD Bank was the major money launderer.
That freaks me out. Okay? I'm not going to say why, but that freaks me out. TD Bank, you guys. Right, DeMarcus. Exactly. I'm not going to say why that freaks me out, but the fact that it's going into TD Banks freaks me out. Just going to say that.
TD Bank got caught for using some of that money to go to election campaigns for Democrats. They had to use your identity because the FEC requires that donations be made by someone. So they had to borrow your name and social security number to make the donations, and you weren't aware of it. TD Bank's already been fined like $3 billion on that as a criminal investigation in the Department of Justice, but nobody went to jail. Now, what we have is shocking because it was a law enforcement officer in Tennessee who began investigating a drug smuggling operation in Tennessee. He found out it was also child bringing up fentanyl drugs into Tennessee by the waterways and the children. He identified the properties and the ways in which these assets were being distributed into the country. And the money was going into TD Bank. To get the money out of TD Bank, the NGOs that were sponsoring this
Wow,
activity
Big D.
bought homes. Buy a home for $100,000. They were being given loans by TD Bank and others of $1 million. At the highest level, the money, the drug money, the child sex money was coming into Act Blue through NGOs. They were buying $1 million homes, and they were getting $100 million mortgages, which of course was not the mortgage. It was just a way for the bank to funnel that money back to them through a mortgage scam. Okay, so the Democratic Party NGOs that in turn, with all this money, fund Antifa and Black Lives Matter and other groups that want to destroy the United States, including groups that want to rig the elections. So the Democratic Party is tied into drug running, fentanyl running, open borders. The Catholic Church is involved in setting it up and brokering the deal through Pope Francis, involved in pedophilia, child sex trade, and that money is what goes into Antifa and Black Lives Matter, and it's hundreds of billions of dollars. It isn't just a few $1 billion, it's hundreds of billions of dollars. And so you've got government money supporting the Democratic Party destruction of America through NGOs, not just through USAID, but through actual participation in the fentanyl trade, drug trade, the Sinaloa cartel, and child sex trade. I mean, which is horrible. I mean, anyone who abuses a child.
Yes, I would.
And sex trade, meaning even sex with infants,
Disgusting.
or seized for this purpose. Okay,
It's
so
true.
it's a shocking story. But what the investigator who's the whistleblower, and he's already had one meeting with the Department of Justice, and I've got on the phone with the Department of Justice actually over the weekend,
I
back
wish
and
I
forth,
could.
to make sure that we're going to transfer all of his data. He did a lot of research on Lexis and Nexus, which I've used, and they're
You
very
guys,
good sources
if
for
you,
doing this
if
kind of
you
research.
like this
He's documented the bank
reporting,
loans, the
this
mortgage
kind of
fraud.
reporting, check out this guy's
I caught
channel.
HSBC in 2011 money laundering.
His name is Stephen
They
Gardner.
paid at that time $1.8 billion
He's got,
fine.
he has a lot of
being a
guests
drug
on there that
Created
talk
a
about the
cloud. I have all
truth.
the securities licenses in the world going back to
I
the
love
80s.
his channel.
I've created 2 broker dealers. I understand money laundering.
Put something in my shirt.
So they're
Where's my $50 super chat?
There's no way
I'm
out
waiting.
of this for the Democrats. And when this is exposed, it ties into the.
That should piss anybody. I don't care what side of the aisle you're on. The fact that drugs and children are being sold, the thing is people want to put their head in the sand. Oh, that's not happening. It's been happening for years, many years. Trafficking of children. Think about that chick, what is her name? Hillary Clinton's aide. She used to be her aide. She has red hair. You know who I'm talking about? Exactly. It equals taxpayers' money. Yep, that's right, Lexi. Absolutely. What was her name? She's the one who got caught trying to take out 33 children from, where was it they went? Oh, come on. Where was it they went? Oh God, I've talked about it before. It wasn't Africa, it was Robert, do you remember me saying? I mean, it is, he's saying though it's the Democrats that are trying to destroy America. I mean, that's what they find only 1% trafficking. I mean, well, years, Robert. I mean, that's what I mean. Like a long time. I'm drawing a blank, but you know what I'm talking about, Lexi, right? So they went over there and she got caught taking out 33 children. And now she was the one who headed up for the missing children, the alerts we get. What's it called? Trump has surrounded himself with ex-Democrats, and he used to be a Democrat. You're right. Was it? You're a lesbian too? Nice. Oh, come on, you guys. The alert, Amber Alert. Thank you, Dee Dee. I'm just drawing a blank. Yes, so she's the one who started the whole Amber Alert. Isn't that a little sketchy? This woman who was kidnapping children, you know what for, started the "you're back, watch out." So it just
Voter
goes so
fraud we've
deep
already
for so
done, and
long.
we're also working now with Doge, especially in Wisconsin, to expose what ends up being millions. The algorithms permit millions
I
of
didn't hear about the missing
false
Maui children.
voters to be created that can be, so there's,
But
four Jerome Corsi's in the
it is
Wisconsin
true that
voter
a
roll.
lot of
Three of
kids
them
go
aren't me.
missing.
They may have a different middle initial, and they each get a
And
separate
CPS,
legitimate voter ID. It can be voted in
CPS
mail-in
is
ballot schemes, and we've caught them voting these duplicates.
right.
Hey, listen, did you know there's a huge demand for new
You do have to
voiceover
call out
talent?
the
The
fake
same
stuff.
old voice actors and celebrities can't record everything. There's
I
never
don't
been
want
a
to guess
better
what you're
time
holding.
to find the power of
Jermaqua. How do you say
So
that?
again, Doge and the Department of Justice now are
Yes, we do
taking
have
our
to call it
work
the fake stuff.
seriously. I think God's
But
Five Stones is going to
you
become
can't
our
deny
new
the
local
fact that there is
investigative
child
research.
trafficking. It's a
And,
duck.
we're raising
Oh, okay. I
additional
love
money.
ducks.
With enough money, General Flynn has joined us.
I
Peter
love
Tickton
General
has joined
Flynn.
us. He's the president's attorney. Donald Trump has known Peter Tickton since they were 15 years old, and they went to the military academy
I
together.
took a screenshot
And
of
so therefore,
Trump. It was supposed to be
I've never
Trump.
seen a scandal of this magnitude.
And I think it was his double.
It's shocking.
Yeah, when you
It
say
it
that
is
they're
too much,
involved,
Nico.
meaning
That's why
they're part of the
people just
lawsuit,
turn the
or
other
they're
way, because
raising awareness about the lawsuit. What do you mean by that?
Well, Peter Ticken's actually working with me directly on the voting data, and he's getting it into the Department of Justice directly as a
thank
partner.
you,
We
26
talk
thumbs
every
up.
day.
I love it.
And General Flynn has also supported us and been helping me to write editorials and articles exposing this. And the additional money we're going to raise, I'm going to compensate both of them, and they're going to become adjutant members of God's Five Stones. So they'll become active participants in the
I
investigative
love it
research
because
I'm
if
doing
you
on an ongoing
if you
basis.
talk about
That
politics
gives
or
us
things that
access
are
to the
going on in
president
the world, you know,
through Peter Titken for, information about
ones-
what we're
the ones that we
investigating,
really don't want here,
access to the
hey
Department of
rifles,
Justice.
the ones that we really
General
don't
Flynn,
want
these are
here,
national security
leave.
matters.
So
We have
I love talking
access
about
to
this
the
stuff.
national security apparatus, the Department of State and the Department of Defense.
How are you, Rifles? Did you have a good
Marco
day?
Rubio and Pete Hegseth. And so therefore, I'm able now to get information.
I
into
just
the
don't
federal
trust
system
anybody,
like I've
you
never been
guys.
able to do before.
I'm not going to worry
The
because
additional
my
funds that we
age
want to
should not
raise
be worrying.
We'll
At your
take that
age,
to another level.
we're
But if we
discussing.
Press this, the Democratic Party will not exist in 6 months or a year.
I'm excited to share with you guys an incredible
Exactly,
scientific
Lexi.
breakthrough to
Hello.
support our long-term health and wellness. C15
Yep,
is the
I'm
first
fit.
essential
What- but-
fatty
what-
acid to be discovered in
Before
90
it
years.
was kings,
And get
now
this,
politics. It's
studies
like
have
politics. That's
confirmed
it.
that it has 3 times
hello,
better,
world. Peace. Hello,
broader, and
Jose.
safer application.
I don't want to hear you.
3 times.
I don't want to hear your
like
commercial.
Or C15. It's awesome.
On charge of the weaponization of the federal government. And I've known Ed for about 20 years. He, of course, was very close to Phyllis Schlafly, was Phyllis Schlafly's executive director. I worked very closely with Phyllis when she was alive on many different projects.
Oh, I was like,
And have supported Ed for
I was
a
thinking,
long time.
what about
Right now, the
YOU? I
Department
was
of
like,
Justice is just
am I reading that
understaffed.
right?
You know,
I
any
had
of
an
the
okay
legacy
day.
employments,
2 more
all
days.
these departments can't be trusted. You know, they'll be
2 more
working for
days, you
themselves
guys,
every day.
and
They'll be
it's
there
the
when you're
weekend.
gone.
I missed my
And
Sosa,
so
you guys.
it's time to bring in new
I want him to
recruits,
come back.
and we're behind in getting
I do
Justice
agree with
Department
that.
staffed
We need to
attorneys who will
bring
really go
in
after this level of corruption.
new,
talking
fresh
about major
politicians, you
crimes.
guys. I do agree with that.
ActBlue was open to any criminal in the world that wanted to contribute to it, and all they had to do was deposit the money.
These are really good.
TD Bank, and TD Bank got it, the money laundering schemes into the coffers of these NGOs. And we can prove it. They operated out of offices in Tennessee. They operated out of offices in Maricopa County. We had literally hundreds of properties being registered and getting
I did.
huge amounts, millions
I
and
did,
millions of
Clancy.
dollars in loans, billions ultimately. So the banks making mortgages that were fraudulent
2 more
just to
days.
get the drug and child sex trade money out of the bank and into their pockets. See, money laundering has several phases. One, you gotta get the illicit
How
money
can
into the bank.
anybody live with
2, you gotta
themselves, you
get the
guys,
illicit money
knowing
then
that they're
out of the
earning
bank
money
into your account.
selling children.
And one of the ways to do
Or
it is through
drugs.
fraudulent loans that don't show up in the deeds. But they show up in loan records that can be traced through sources like LexisNexis. So this law enforcement officer has the data. He's got proof. He's got names. He's got addresses. He's got loan records. He's got
I believe I've never
criminal
bought anything.
operations identified by the names
It's
of
a
the
little
people
too
doing
early
them.
for me.
And he's got it identified by the locations out of which they've operated. He's got photographs. He's got documents.
Thank you, Nico.
And the state and
Yeah,
the
subscribe, you
Department of
guys.
Justice now
And if
has
you want to hit my
is
cash
accepting
app
this information.
to send a
And
tip,
it's going to be,
it's in my
you know, part
description
the
of every video, or
the
most of them.
Whistleblowers already downloaded the information. It's in the process of doing it to the Department
They
of
don't
Justice
have
right
morals
now.
anymore, Lexi, you're right.
Wow. Let me ask you this. So,
Right,
specifically
Bigby.
with Arizona, because I've had people like Jovan Hutton Pulitzer on and others about Arizona. Donald Trump wins by multiple six figures. He then loses allegedly to Joe Biden by a very small amount, and then blows Kamala Harris out of the water. It never made any sense. Jovan Hutton Pulitzer says, I've got all the data. I'm holding all the data on the fraud, but nobody's looking.
This is the world's first reusable cotton swab. It can
Well-
remove up to 10 times more earwax.
Ew.
Latest studies show that traditional cotton swabs are not good for your ears. There is even a warning on the box telling you not to put them in your ears. Instead, specialists recommend a
I
revolutionary
want
new
that
device
thing
called
to
Vital.
clean your ears.
It was designed by a team of European ear, nose,
How do you
and
get
throat
it?
specialists. They learned that 2 in 3 people over the age of 38 suffer from severe earwax buildup and don't even know it. The most obvious sign is hearing loss, but it can also take
That's
the form
right,
of random
Rifles.
headaches, fatigue,
Exactly
or
why.
even memory loss in seniors. While
That's where they
office
make the
earwax
money.
removal can help, most people either can't afford it or end up waiting over 6 months for an appointment. So, they use cotton swabs or other bizarre methods that
that's
end up
where they
pushing
make the
earwax
money.
deeper, leading to punctured eardrums, infection, or worse. These
And
doctors
George
realized
Bush?
the public needed an alternative, so they set
Don't
out
get
to
me
build a
started
safe
on
and
him.
affordable earwax tool that anyone could use. After a year of intensive research with the European otolaryngology experts,
Mm-hmm. I
12 was
agree.
born. Just snap on one of the 6 silicone tips,
Brittle.
insert it into
Why
your
is
ear,
10
and
plus 10
gently
the
twist
same
to
as
remove the
11 plus
earwax.
11?
Thanks to its patented spiraling design, Tvidler catches all of the built-up earwax and automatically pulls it out of your ear as you twist it.
Oh, sorry.
Into it. So Act Blue obviously played a large role in this.
Yes, played a very big role funding a lot of this.
It's not.
Okay, and it was a major funder of a lot of this crime and fraud that went on, including
Yeah, so
activist
it's not
groups
the
that were
same.
supposedly there
Oh,
to, do voter
You mean
registration drives, but were
it's
secretly there
22. You
to
mean
make sure
also?
that the voting illegality occurred, whether it was through illegals voting or, vote harvesting to get the names of people on the ballot that the harvester controlled how they voted, or
Yes.
non-existent voters into the database at the state level.
Alan
see,
Carr,
the
that was
reason-
cute.
Up until now, our strategy was fundamentally different. God's Five Stones, we said we're not going to go to the courts because the courts won't intervene. They won't give you a standing. Instead, I said what we'll do is we will show the American people these algorithms and how many false votes there are. So if you go to God's Five Stones, there's dozens of reports. I've written articles, I've done interviews. Our interviews, Stephen, are up there archived. And I've explained it to the American people, and the American people started getting it. And then the Department of Justice started picking up on it, and President Trump started picking up on it. And so therefore, if you remember the President's March, I think 23 or
Oh,
25,
Brazil?
executive order,
Nice.
he said the states have
I'm from
180
America.
days, I believe, to implement mail-in
That Big
voting
D,
gone,
can you imagine
or
selling
largely
your own
gone,
child?
to go to voter IDs for registration and proof of citizenship. And paper
There
ballots.
should not be
Now, that
only
180
mail-in
days
ballots.
expires in August
We
or
should be able
September.
to go to the voting
We've
polls
been- I've
and
agreed
cast
to
a
the
vote,
president's
period.
strategy. Peter Titkin and others and General Flynn, the three of us are in agreement that what President Trump is setting up to do is that when the next executive order will say that we now have evidence that our computers and voting have been penetrated by foreign nations
Mm-hmm.
who can easily tamper and, could do these mail-in ballot schemes. They can determine who wins our elections.
I wouldn't doubt it.
So therefore, the president under Article 2, Commander
They
in
sold
Chief
our country
powers,
out. Biden did.
will mandate that
Wow.
the states abandon the
Biden.
current voter rolls, abandon the computers, because the computers
That
are all
guy was not running
contaminated with
anything.
hidden code that permits duplicates, and the states are going to be required to do
He probably
over
can't even
again,
wipe his own ass.
according to these
Sorry.
new rules, the voter registration for the 2026 election. Because if we don't do this, the Democrats will steal the 2026 election, and you'll get a Congress full of Democrats that want to impeach Trump, even though they weren't elected. But I do not believe there are this many Democrats electing Congress
Only
as we have in the
10%?
House right now in the Senate. We should have a much greater margin for the
Only
Republicans if the
10% to
algorithms
China?
weren't there, even in 2024, because we caught them.
I thought he made
They
it
did.
more,
All
no?
7 of the battleground states reported the results of the presidential election on election night, and they all reported for Trump. 2020, they kept counting.
I remember
They
that.
produced mail-in ballots, and they went to Biden. Well, these states knew that if they tried that again, we were going to catch them. We were prepared to file criminal charges, and so they didn't do it. But they did steal down ballot elections. Okay, so now in Wisconsin,
Chinese
which is
police
shocking, I mean, you've got a
stations?
very small population of the state, like about 5 million or so. You've got 8 million registered voters. And so you've got 3 million or 4 million of registered voters that
Right,
are
Robert.
duplicates or not real people. And we can show you how these hidden codes will take the same voter ID and give it to 2 voters. And so we have scoped this one out.
They
so
all
the
hate
database
Trump.
itself is criminal.
And it's sickening how they spent
need to go
8
to a
years hating Trump,
We go right to the
doing
Justice
nothing for
Department.
their party,
Now that we have a Justice Department
Just
that's taking it
hating Trump.
seriously, because
Spending
Tulsi Gabbard formed a
taxpayers'
task
money.
force that includes DHS, Christy Noam, and Department of
Mm-hmm.
Justice under, especially under
Joe Biden, yep.
the FBI. So Kash Patel is very deeply involved in this. And there are criminal investigations going on in the states right now. I'm in touch with them, even while we're doing this program. Right now, I just got an email from Wisconsin, and telling us basically that we're going to get it together with a meeting with Doge, and what the next meeting is going to be with Doge.
This is
Oh
gonna
my
get
gosh.
fast. If you want to drop this,
Hey,
start any more of
Nixon.
these. You might think this would take years to learn, but I'm going to teach
Dr.
it to you
Drew.
in 60 seconds. Watch this. Visceral fat can cause
It's amazing.
And all these
I mean,
people, they're supposed to be
Look at what
wonderful,
just happened
famous
in
people.
Minnesota.
Like
A
Oprah.
Democrat says, "Hey, I'm gonna break
She's-
away from
she's
the pack.
involved
I
in
don't
that
believe
shit,
that
too.
we should be giving illegal immigrants
Is
free
that a
health care."
worm?
She's literally gunned down, murdered her,
It's not a
her
pretzel.
dog, I believe her husband. Now they're trying to blame it on Donald Trump. I mean, I can see why some of these judges are afraid. I can see why the guy in Wisconsin, after
Look how that
losing, was
piece
like,
of-
he just bowed down really, really quickly.
Let's see,
But you
they
guys are
should,
now
but do you
gonna be
think
able
they
to dig
will?
in
I'm kind of
and
nervous
show
that
a
they
lot of
won't.
supporting evidence.
Yeah, well, as I say, I was texting the Department of Justice all weekend with this whistleblower. Because I want to get, this whistleblower is going to
I have
download
some
all of his
other-
information, which we already have.
I have some other
Downloading it now.
pretzels too.
The Department of Justice,
I
so
got
he's
these
not going to be
ones.
killed.
These ones are better.
If he gets killed now, it only intensifies the information he's already turned over. It validates everything there. The only way you can protect yourself in this business is to get public or to get to the Department of Justice everything you've got.
All right,
So when
well,
they kill you,
hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on. How do I go back? Oh, let's listen to this one. Let's listen to this. Oh.
Same fucking people in every live. Always. Never help with shit. Just sit there every live, all the time. Every, man, shut up, Lisa.
That's true. Vote when you do your driver's license. Yeah.
Thank you, Kelly. Haley, thank you.
That's right,
Hi,
Clancy.
Hey, hi. Thank you, Christina, Tiffany, Haley, Tiffany. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Biden
Kelly.
has cancer.
Wow,
They
that's
knew.
So nice. 'Cause
Long
I'm still
time
trying
ago.
to get something to eat. I have no smokes, nothing.
Mm-hmm. Biden is a cancer. Mm-hmm.
It's nothing to eat, nothing. It's listening to me about what I need, and I'm like telling you guys earlier I'm gonna pass out, and you guys laugh at me, and then I pass out, and I'm the problem still. It's like, damn. I tried telling everybody like I'm not feeling good, I'm gonna pass out.
Stop
Nicole hasn't
smoking
done anything
crap,
for me,
bitch.
man. Nothing at all. A quarter bag of chips and a fucking half of water isn't like, you know, kiss her ass time, right? So, because I didn't have nothing to eat, and it was 95 degrees out, right? Nothing to eat, and had a.
It's nobody's job to feed you on a daily basis, Lisa. Get a fucking job. Go to rehab. She's almost 40 years old, and she's making the choice to be homeless because she wants to smoke her crack. People have offered to help her get into rehab, offered to help her get on her feet after she gets out. They send her money because she's starving. She's only starving because she's choosing to spend that money on crack cocaine instead of finding a place to live, instead of renting a hotel, instead of eating. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then she gets mad when people don't send her money. Right, Clancy. And I have no sympathy for her because she's been doing this for years. Lying to everybody. So there's a gal who lives across the street from where she did, right, for many, many years. And they know each other really well. This gal's been a friend of Lisa's family for a very long 20 years. So Lisa was doing a live, and her name's Nicole. Nicole rolls up on Lisa, right, and offers her some food, brings her a bag of food and some Gatorade, some water. And Lisa's on the live going, I'm starving. I haven't eaten in 4 days. Nicole says, when I pulled up, she was munching on a pizza. She had a pizza that her dad had bought her. This bitch lies constantly. It's crazy. And then she starts threatening people if they don't send her money.
Bad headache. Yeah, today on live stream, I think. I'm not even sure if it was live and somebody took a photo of me while I was laying there, or if it was on live. I don't know. I just remember I wasn't feeling good and I laid down for a second and was talking on the live, and then I was out, I think. So it was hard as a motherfucker.
They thought
today.
you OD'd.
Yes, ma'am. I've been hungry all day, and nobody has sent shit to the time. My grandma.
I agree, Clancy. And I'm so proud of you.
I understand the saying. Man,
It's not
maybe
easy.
84 in PA now, but it was fucking 95 earlier when I passed out at 1 p.m.
And
Okay.
she lost her kid.
Right.
Lost custody of her
Hey,
kid.
Nicole. Wait, what?
That's not enough to
Any needs
make...
is closed, yes. I have to put in an order. For pizza and go walk to Circle K to get some cigarettes if I can get some help. So
Oh, yeah. Don't only give her money for
that's it.
food,
But
you
I don't
guys.
got
You have to
time.
buy
Now
her
we're
cigarettes,
doing
too.
5. It's time. And then yeah, if anybody else wants to help, you gotta message me.
She says people can mod for her if they send her money.
I didn't have a pizza,
Bitch, who
but
do
if
you
I
think
would
you
have
are?
had one, yes, I would have. But I didn't have one, honey.
You think I'm going to pay
So,
you to mod for
L
you?
Richard 5
Shit.
is time. Urger 5, Urger 5, Urger 5.
Let me view
My
them.
plan right now,
No.
honey, is to eat. So we're listening to Nicole now? I thought she was a liar. Which is it? Is she a liar? Or are you listening to her? You listen to her whenever it's convenient for you. That's what you fucking do. It's convenient for you. I'm telling the truth when it's convenient for you. You guys don't know whether your ass is coming or going. Because you know what? You don't know anything about this. You know nothing about this. And I'm glad that you don't. I'm glad that you don't know nothing about this. Comments will go back on if I get help. Other than that, I'm not arguing with you.
I
You're not getting
can't.
entertainment out of me for free where I can't
I
even
can't.
fucking see them because
She
they don't
just
fucking
pisses
help.
me off.
It's already
She pisses me off. Brian Kohlberger. Oh my gosh. Well, if there ends up being peace in the Middle East, that means you have a crush on me, strangers in hell. Oh my gosh, when peace in the Middle East happens, we are at the beginning of the end times. Like, it's close, you guys. Yeah. Right, Clancy. If I couldn't buy a vape, I'm not going to demand people buy me a vape. You know? And to be honest, it's going to sound gross, but I would sell my ass before I would beg for money on the internet. I mean, that's just the way it is. It's my responsibility to take care of myself by any means necessary. If that's what I have to do, that's what I have to do. I'm just saying, you can't expect other people. See, she gets mad if her friends don't send her money, but that's all her friends are to her, right? If they can't do anything for her, then they don't care. If they can't give her money, they don't care about her. It's not like it's an every once in a while thing. Hey, can I borrow 20 bucks? It's every day. So she expects these friends of hers to throw money at her every day. Or they're not friends. Was Karen Reed found not guilty, you guys? Karen Reed? Crackhead is big mad. Hold on, let's listen to the big.
start blocking people because they don't know what the fuck this is like. And if
She
you
got
haven't
found
eaten in
not
4
guilty?
days, would you fucking be put up on a bag of chips? I don't think so. I don't think so. No, they're rude to me. Who bought me a pizza? Who? Well, who we listening to now? Who we listening to that's lying? Huh? Exactly. Thank you, Ariel Bella. That's a beautiful name. Thank you.
So Lisa's
anyways,
the only
maybe
one
they
who
can help
never
me. I have
lies.
time. I'm not gonna let them get me all worked up. I had a rough day.
Not
Okay?
guilty.
My headache's still there, but I got mostly rid of it, I'm hoping. It's just pathetic at this point.
Lisa's a known liar.
You guys say anything to not help. Anything. Oh my God, she said she's gonna pass out. She's lying. She's lying. She's not gonna pass out. Oh my God, there's a picture of her somebody took. She's passed out. She's passed out? Oh my God, well.
You were sleeping,
somebody gave her a
bitch,
bunch of
because
stuff.
you were high.
No, they didn't. Like,
Hey,
it irks me. It would irk you too. man. It
Dennis,
would irk you too.
goalkeeping tips? Yeah, Clancy.
Everything I say, it's a lie. When it's proven that it's not a lie, they flip it
I
around.
have not.
So I don't prove shit anymore because it's stupid.
Because
No
you
fucking
lie
friend. You're
about
gonna help
everything,
if you're
but
not, you're
but
not
then
telling
it's
me. So
everybody
that's
else who's lying when she's the known liar.
Nobody on here is worried about me because you would send me money to eat.
See?
Okay? Period.
Nobody's worried about me,
Tell
or
them
you
hi
send me money
to
to
you.
eat.
A little pissed off. I'm pissed off. And they send me pennies laughing at me.
A year probation.
Pennies. And when something happens to me, don't say it's because of rugs, because it's not because of rugs at all. It's because I'm fucking starving to death.
Okay. Baby cake.
It's because I'm fucking starving to death. It's 95 degrees in Pittsburgh. 95 degrees.
Go swimming.
I'm walking around in sweatpants because I have no clothes.
Oh, God.
No water.
When people
No
send you
drink,
money,
no
stop
food,
buying crack
no
and buy
nothing.
some shorts at the dollar store.
How do you think that's going to end up? Day after day after day. It's not going to end very. Sit there and watch. You sit there and you write me and say, I care. Are you okay? You don't care. Because you would have sent me $10 to eat.
Sure.
You don't care. So stop saying that. Because it's not true. If somebody was in my situation, I would
Caring
send them
equals
my
money.
last dollar to eat. I'm giving people my last dollar around here to eat.
Bitch, shut up. You don't
But
give
don't know what it's
anybody
like.
anything.
You have no fucking idea. And that's why you don't send shit. Because you don't know. Thank God you don't know. I'm actually glad you don't know. But it's fine. L Richard 5 is all I got. It's on the screen. That's
Something
time.
bad
All I
needs
got
to
for
happen
money.
to her.
If
Someone
anybody-
either
I'm
needs
not
to
answering messages.
beat the living
I'm not
crap
answering
out of her
texts
for
from these
all of the
idiots
things
who are
she's
writing
done to
stupid shit.
people.
I can't do it.
Something
I'm sorry.
needs to
I won't
happen
do
to
it. I
where
won't
she
get myself
learns
all upset.
a lesson.
It gets me too upset. I'm not getting myself upset. If you send and you want a mod, give me your TikTok name. If you send.
If you send money, you can mod.
Mod, give me your TikTok name. If you send shit like that, people. And I'm
Don't
sorry,
give
it's
her
not
your
you, it's the people
email.
with
She'll
Discord.
blow you
Okay,
up
that's
begging
who
you
it
for
is.
money.
So I have no problem talking to anybody. No problem at all. But this bullshit with them and their stupid.
Wow. Wow.
No problem at all.
She looks terrible. I don't have WhatsApp. I don't trust that thing. You guys, I just want you to hear her go off. She's so vile. I want you to hear it.
To eat. No money to eat. I don't care what the fuck that sounds like. You guys want to take pictures of me, pass down, and make up shit.
She could go to a soup
Pass
kitchen.
down and make up shit. That's exactly what you did. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's exactly what somebody did. That's exactly what somebody did. Oh,
She thinks she's famous.
You're done for the week. 150 calories. You're done for the week, girl. That's it. Nobody on here.
Hey, Lisa, help yourself for once,
I
bitch.
dare somebody who says they care about me to be in this live stream, not helping me with money to eat.
Go to a shelter. Go to a soup kitchen. No, because they'll actually
And it's
feed
nothing to do
her
with
and she
Toby.
won't get cash.
Sweat off of my big toe. Do you guys understand that? She's a nut. She came on the live stream talking whatever she was talking. She's a nut. I wanted her away from me. Okay, I don't give her shit. I can't even afford to feed my fucking self. I don't give her shit. I can't even afford to feed my fucking self. Let alone Tony too, or anybody else for that matter. Anybody.
Sell your ass if you have
Tired of
to.
people taking advantage of me. What? I can't.
There's a video out there of her saying, I'm a really good manipulator.
5 cents on chime. Let me look at this fucking live watch. Let me look at this fucking box, dude. I dare you to be in here and be a friend watching this fucking shit and not reach out and not say a word. So I've
How
been
could
texting
you stay
people,
friends
too.
with
I've been
somebody
fucking
like this,
texting
you
people
guys?
before
How?
I passed out. I passed out twice this week. Twice!
She's passed out twice, you guys.
That's it. Oh, that's it. You're gonna get a fucking show now. Watch this.
That's it. Now my friends are getting called out. They're not
All
sending
I
me
have is
money.
Chime, Richard 5. Richard 5 on the screen is Chime. I need $25. Get something to eat. Chime. Oh, there's two I'm getting. There's two I'm getting right there. Oh, you fucking bitch.
The entitlement is unbelievable.
Ignorant fucking bitch. That's cool.
These are her
Richard
friends
5,
she's
don't
talking
cry.
about.
Like, why'd you do that, Lisa? Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that, Lisa? Why'd you do that to me, Lisa? You're gonna find out why I did it, bitch. I'm telling you now. Free give me money for food and drink, huh? Like it ain't like I'm asking for something special. Food and drink everybody should have, right?
Not if you don't buy it yourself. No.
Right?
Nope.
A fucking dog gets food and water. So yeah, if you're my friend, you're watching this, you're going the fuck down.
If you're my friend and watching this, you're going the fuck down because you're not sending me money. That's what she said. Wow. Every day. Every day. They have to send her money.
Yeah.
I'd call off that friendship real fucking quick.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, it's just enabling, you know? And you know she's doing the crack too because she comes on and her thumbs are black from the lighting, you know? And she's got crack residue around her fucking lips. So it's not like people are just saying that. She's a vile. Aw. Thank you, Ronald. Give me money. I'm just kidding. I could never be like that. I would start laughing. Like, seriously. I couldn't do it. You motherfuckers. You say you like me. You've been watching me for 6 years. What the fuck? I would start cracking up. They do, Lexi, but TikTok is leaving her up. And I don't get it. Clancy, you're right. My sister is a crack addict. But I do have to say, and you know, this is one thing I've always said, is my sister has never, ever stolen from me. She's never, ever, called me and said, will you send me money? I need money. No, never. She takes care of it herself. If she doesn't have money, she doesn't do it. But Lisa is so hooked. Not only is she hooked on the crack, she's hooked on the methadone. You know? I think she's doing a combination of different drugs, actually, you know? She's so abusive, Lexi. Oh, Dorian, we're just listening to... Hey, Victor. We're just listening to Lisa go off on her viewers. And Lexi, she thinks she's so popular. Her friend, a druggie friend, was sitting next to her and she was like, oh, look at the people, look at the numbers. And it's like, she thinks like she's so popular because she's interesting or fun or whatever. And it's like, people watch her because she's a nutcase, because she's a train wreck. Hey, Big Mama TV. But what if I treated you guys like that? I mean, some men like to be treated like that. Maybe I'll find those. No, I'm just kidding. Some men like to be told, give me the money in your wallet. Like, some men like that kind of shit. But I just could never expect, you know what I mean? Hi, son, daughter. Why I like MLS. You know who does drugs? Billy Mays with OxyClean. You're from Indonesia? My kids aren't from Indonesia. Mm-hmm. Exactly, Clancy. So you know she's feeling good when she's singing and, cutting up and, trying to be funny, trying to actually have a conversation. She's feeling good. She's high. But when she's like this, that means she's trying to prepare to get what she needs. I didn't get mad when you came on drunk, Clancy. I didn't get mad at you. I know. I need to quit. I know. I'm out of my vape juice, you guys. Notice I haven't been using that one, so I'm waiting for that. I ordered some, but no, Clancy, I wouldn't have gotten mad at you about that. It's not weed, Nico. Stop it. This is dragon melon, and this is my favorite. My blue raspberry one's my favorite. The actual, the tank and the, These I don't like because there's too much nicotine in these. So it sucks that that's what I have to use right now. What time is it? It's almost 10 o'clock. I got to get through tomorrow and Friday. And then Monday is the big day. I'm probably going to have to work this weekend, but that's okay because I'll get overtime. I gotta help maintenance this weekend. We gotta work out on the yard. Hey, Jack. Are you a star? Because I'm starting to like you. Cheeto flavored vape? Ew. Ugh. Really? Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, excuse me. It was sort of funny. I know. Robert didn't mind it, Clancy. See? He said it was sort of funny. Just don't do it, though. So that's what I've had to eat today. Those pretzels, that yogurt ice cream bar thingy, and this Red Bull. That's no wonder I feel sick all the time. When Sosa's here, I'll cook for him, When I'm here by myself, I won't cook for myself. I hate mean drunks. I do too, Lexi. My mom was a mean drunk. Growing up with her, to the age 15, it was hell. I mean, she just always reminded me of Mommy Dearest. Always. Hey, Derek. How are you? She always reminded me of Mommy Dearest because the one time that she went in my room in the middle of the night and took all my clothes out of my closets and threw them on the floor, out of my drawers for no reason. I was sleeping and I had to go to school the next day. I can't even remember how old I was, and she told me get up and clean it up for no reason. She was just so mean. She'd do shit like that. Hey, Jessica. And then, hello, Paul. And then, she would just do she would like to see me cry, so she'd say shit purposely to try to make me cry. And she was an alcoholic, so you know, not a good life. Abuse sucks. It does. That's okay, Paul. I've gone through therapy. I probably could use some more, but those of us children of alcoholics, and our codependency and people pleasing ways, that's how I lived. Elias, yeah, a lot of people murdered. Nico, I'm sorry that you will carry that trauma forever. Oh, thank you, Lexi. I know, but it's old. But there's still days I think about it, it's like, how could you treat your child that way? I could never do that to my kid. Oh, she is, Victor. Lexi's awesome. Elias, that's the name of the guy on Criminal Minds that was the, oh, my ear. What do you call it? Oh, she did, Clancy. You're amazing, like a painting, so beautiful that everyone enjoys looking at, unique and has an inspiration speech. I love how you think. Oh, you're sweet, Jack. I think I need to go. I need to go wash my face. Oh, brush my teeth. Go lay down. I'm gonna cry because I miss Sosa. I don't have a WhatsApp, Paul. I heart for people, but sometimes it gets me in trouble. Oh yeah, girl. I know. I just don't trust WhatsApp. I've heard bad things about it. See, I'm getting dizzy. That's why I'm kind of like being still, because I'm like, my ear, I need to go to the doctor at this point, because it's been 3 days now that I cannot hear anything out of this ear, and it hurts sometimes. Maybe I have a tumor. Hopefully it's just a sinus infection. I mean, I'm pretty stuffed up. Allergies. But my ear fucking hurts. Oh, Victor. Well, you know what? I'd rather us be like that than somebody that has no empathy and, doesn't have a heart for people. Which political philosopher is most closely associated with the idea of the social contract? Karl Marx, John Locke, Nicola Mishra. I will say Karl Marx. Other channels to find you? Huh? Yeah, Lexi, I remember one time my mom, she threw a Dr. Pepper at me and it went out the door and rolled down the street because I drank the last one. Aww. Your face is like an angel. Just look at you in the mirror and say, I'm beautiful every day. Aww. Jack, you're being extra nice. What's up? No, you probably have a wax plug. Well, I can't get it out. I don't know how. I mean, I stuck a stupid Q-tip in there. You're not supposed to, but it was already plugged up. I don't know how else to get it out, Robert. How do you get it out? How do you get it out? Because I'm sick of it making me dizzy, and I'm sick of it hurting. If it was wax, would it hurt? Oh, it's John Locke. Damn it! See, you should always go with your first instinct. Damn it. Go to the ear, nose, and throat. They're expensive. I'd rather go to the doctor first. You guys, they have the coolest thing on Amazon. If somebody wants to send me a tip, I'm just kidding. Do it. I'm going to be pissed. Parental trauma is so devastating and hard to get over, according to the expert. It is. It lasts for your lifetime. But we're all adults, right? And so I believe after a certain point in your life, it's our responsibility to work through it. Or should I say, not use it as an excuse to make the same mistakes or to feel sorry for yourself. You know what I mean, Lexi? Hey, Isaac. Yep, I see trauma therapy weekly. Oh, that's good. I want to try the EMDR. Is that what it's called? The eye movement one. I really want to try that. Anyways, there's this really cool gadget on Amazon, you guys. It's a thing to clean your ear out, right? And you can get the app for your phone and you can watch what you're doing inside your fucking ear. Isn't that cool? Mike D, I don't just throw out wrenches like that. See, right now, I'd be going out on a walk with Sosa. They have kits at the drugstore that can clear most of them. I've tried those. Oh, you've seen that, Victor? Yeah, I want to get one. I've tried that stuff too that you squirt in there. I just can't get it out. But you did not treat your children the same. You said, yes, that is true. I mean, I still made other mistakes as a parent, you know, but I was nowhere near my mother. I'm falling in love with your personality, that all I see are beautiful eyes, so full of life and so much wonderful energy filled up with light. Jack, who are you? Are you trolling me? Hold on. Let me see who this person is. Jack, who are you? I'm from the wilderness, Paul. Okay, I'm going to go to bed. Kenya, that's Lexi. Wasn't that where she was from? Laura Silsby. Was that her name, Laura Silsby? Wasn't that, no, that's where Obama's from, Kenya. Never mind. Yeah, Jack's love bombing. Grace and Prep. Your channel is so amazing, girl. Love it. Thank you. Victor, I have a long ways before I can start EMDR because of my extensive trauma. Oh, I'm sorry, Victor. I hate hearing that. And see, that's where, if there was something that could be done so children didn't have to, you too, Grayson, and I like your name. If there was some way that at the very get-go, we could prevent children from having to experience trauma by their parents, right? Or family or whatever, you know? 28 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. If that could be stopped, then all the other bullshit could be stopped, you know? Now, there's going to be parents that are going to fight with each other, you know, argue, whatever. That's one thing, but I'm talking about neglect, you know, just flat out things that are traumatizing. That's where it all starts. And it's like, how do we get it to where children don't have to experience that? Yes, Victor, I agree. All right, you guys. I'm going to go nighty-night now, or at least go lay down. And now I'm going to go lay down, and I'm going to think about my Sosa laying. He lays at the foot of the bed, and I have on his doggy TV show. And he always looks back at me like, are we going to get up? Are you going to take me outside? You know, he's always looking at me. Every time I move, he thinks we're going to get up and do something. Feeling like you're not loved by your parents. That sucks. Yeah. Thank you, Victor. Lexi. And then if you feel like you're not loved by your parents, then good night, Robert. You too, Ronald. Thanks for popping in. Love you, Robert. Lexi, I'm going to follow you. Clancy, I love this channel and I like you. Thank you for making this. Thank you, Jack. Thank you for following. Thank you for subscribing. I need one more thumbs up and it'll be 30. Come on, guys. One more. It'll be 30. I'm OCD like that. I need it to be 30. I am tired. I'm very tired. I've been working my ass. 30. Thank you, whoever did that. Thank you so much. That's awesome. What was I going to say? 30. Thank you, Mike. What was I going to say real quick? I'll probably come on tomorrow. Hi, Bopari. I don't know if that's how you say that. I was just going to say something and I don't remember. Oh, whatever. I've been working my butt off. So 2 more days to get through this week. Someone took one away, so someone needs to put it back up to 30. Come on. I'm going to try, Lexi. Thank you guys for being so amazing. Clancy, Robert, Lexi, my mods, you're awesome. I'm from Brazil, Pedro. Hello. Yo, yo, yo. I'm sorry for trolling. I'm Jack from New Jersey. It's a pleasure meeting you. Enjoy your day. Okay, Jack. I knew you were trolling me. 30. There we go. Okay. Aiden. It's my friend's. Okay. That's not even funny. It's my friend's Ben Dover's birthday. Stupid. That's so stupid. Okay. I'm really gonna go. I'm tired. We'll read some more of this book next time, you guys, okay? We'll read some more next time. We were gonna do it tonight, but I've already been on here an hour and 44 minutes. Thank you. Ami, I like, how do you make your name? You guys, how do you do that? Hey, Arnold. You know what's after Juneteenth? What? We don't get Juneteenth off. Did you know that, Arnold? How does she make it with the little ballet slippers and the heart? I've always wondered how to do that. I want to do that. I don't know how to do that. Thanks for popping in, Arnold, but I'm getting out of here. June 20th. Really? Smartass. Well, I know Juneteenth is, we don't get it off. But I thought we got all federal holidays off, but I guess we don't. I wonder, I think, good night, Nico. I think I do have one holiday I can use, holiday payday, that I can use for any holiday that I choose. Even if it's not a holiday that we have off. So if it's a federal holiday, shouldn't you automatically have it off? I find people housing, Ronald. I know. All federal state workers are off. That's crazy to me. And that's tomorrow. Maybe I should say I want it off. It's a federal holiday, damn it. And I should be paid for it. That's what I'm thinking. I'm beat, tired. Look at my eyes. Up to your boss. Yeah. Well, that sucks. Okay. Good night. Sweet dreams. Sleep with the angels. If I make it on tomorrow, then I'll see you tomorrow. If I don't, then I'll probably see you Friday. I'm babysitting my granddaughter on Saturday. I'm so excited. I'm not high. No. Vaping doesn't get me high, by the way. Okay. Ciao. Love you guys. That depends on your employer. It's not a lot. Oh, well, that's why. I wonder though, I do have 8 hours I can use for a holiday that I want off, even if it's not an actual holiday, you know? Damn it! Got to watch the replay. Have a good night, baby carrot. Okay. You guys remember too, if you want to send a tip for little old me, so I can go buy my little ear thing, my Cash App's in the description of the video. And if you don't, then you don't care about me. I'm just kidding. Okay, sorry. You know what I have to do? I have to do a parody of Lisa. I think that would be hilarious. Okay, bye guys. Good night.